J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, again, remember to check out Random Reviews Incorporated channel for fucking metalheads and horror fans. It's basically a YouTube fucking YouTuber without the fucking annoying videos. Nothing but goddamn older order questions here, so might be kind of a lame one today, but it's what was sent in. No paid skis, and I don't think there's anything juicy in here, but I'll answer them off, goddammit. So it might be a quickie, too. We'll see. Matthew Earl, this is Mateo and Metal from YouTube comments. The other day I tried ordering 2 beef and bean burritos from Del Taco, but the shucking and jiver can't understand English, so they gave me just 1 bean burrito. It didn't even have any fucking meat in it. Yeah, I'd be goddamn pissed. I feel like it's all the goddamn soy and all the food products that makes the youth so fucking retarded and just plain weird as balls. I myself am a Pee Wee Herman soy boy because my mom gave me formula as a baby. Bass in the sky, I tell you. I don't know what the fuck. Why did I read that off? There's no goddamn question, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's how it goes, goddammit. Blame it on mama, too, it sounds like. Tyler Ice, sub J-Dawg gym question. Uh-oh! It's going to be an extra shit video for you, goddammits. Well, I guess you guys don't like the paid ski, so maybe it is looking better. You don't like the paid questions for it. Granted, I will give everyone credit. No one's bitched about that in the comments. Well, the paid, it's like, in the very beginning, it's like, why does it, you as a viewer, why would it make any difference how they came in? Whether it's from the comments box, an order question, or a paid question. What the fuck difference does it make? A video is a video. I'm going over questions. It's the same goddamn thing to you, homie. Gym question. What exercises / gym schedules have you found to be the best for building your arms? So I'm naturally quite lanky at 6'3" and can build visible muscle on my arms, but have struggled building a 3D look to them. Well, as far as what you're describing, 3D look to them, keep in mind you're probably looking at professional fucking bodybuilders. And in that case, a lot of that's genetic. For example, if you look at someone like really, really good arms, like a Rolly Winkler, a Phil Heath, a Lee Priest, a Flex Wheeler, that's all genetic shape. Look at a guy like Dennis Wolf, who was a great pro bodybuilder. His arms they're big, but they're just blobs. They don't look anything special. Even like Jay Cutler, his arms were nothing special. They're just big as fuck. But as far as that 3D shape to them look, that's just genetic. That's how your muscle shape is. There's nothing you can do about it. Again, that's what I say, is largely like you find out if it's like you wanted to be, your goal is you want to be a professional bodybuilder. There's an extremely good chance you're not going to be able to. Doesn't matter how hard you train, doesn't matter how you eat, doesn't matter how perfect you are, doesn't matter how many, you can take all the drugs in the entire goddamn fucking pharmacy. You're not going to get there. Number one, most people, their bodies will not physically allow them to get that big while maintaining that low of a body fat. Like there's people all the time, I'm 250. I'm like, dude, if I diet you down to single digit body fat, I'm telling you right now, you're 180 pounds. You're not as big as you think you are. You're you're carrying around way more body fat than you think. And you're just looking down at your stomach. I'm not that fat. I'm like, dude, you realize, for example, the last place it comes off is your abs. What isn't, dummy? It's because you don't know shit about you. You've never been shredded. The last place it comes off is your fucking ass. That's the fattest fucking part of your body, where the most stubborn part, and your low back and your hamstrings. You get those shredded, peeled, which guys are on stage. I'm telling you, you're 100. Like a lot of these guys, you might even be less than that. Depends how much fat you have. That's why the litmus test. If you just look down and you can't see your abs at all, I mean, if you, let's say you're 210 pounds and you cannot see your abs whatsoever, and you work out and you have some muscle on you, I promise you got 50 pounds to lose to be butt cheek shredded. Now I understand, like, you're not competing, you don't need to be that shredded. Even when I diet down, I don't get that lean. There's no fucking point. Number one, it's unhealthy as fuck. Number two, you're just peaking for a show. You're not going to maintain that. There's no reason to. And your performance in the gym is absolute dog shit. You're at your absolute weakest. You're just getting ready for a competition. But what I'm getting at, that's why you can't even get to where, forget even having shredded abs. You're not even visible. You're fat as fuck. That's being generous. You should see at least the top 4 first thing in the morning every fucking day if you work out and that's your goal. Otherwise, you overdid your bulk, brah. You fucked up. You should not. I'm bulking, bro. Yeah, you can be, but that doesn't mean you could become a complete fucking fat shit. But so yeah, a lot of that's goddamn genetic, homie. Because that's the shape of the body, everything. That's like your height, for example. No matter what I do, no matter how much I ate my Wheaties or stretched out or asked Shaquille O'Neal, what do you do to get tall, bro? I'm never going to be 6'3". How'd you get, so yeah, Tyler, how'd you get 6'3", homie? Ooh, right. That's the shape of your muscle, too. The only thing you can do is you can make them bigger. And how they look, that's on you, dude. And if you got a problem with it, blame it on mama, blame it on dada, because that's your goddamn genetic bloodline. Oh, so to answer your question, because I mean, just train goddamn arms, homie. But none of this fucking, you don't need to go too heavy with them. I mean, 10 to 20 reps. Keep it in that rep range. Anything lower is you're probably going to get a shitload of tendonitis. Notice for the limbs, legs and arms, 10 to 20s. 10, 12s, 15s, 20s, so in that rep range. I see these guys doing squats shit for 2 reps. What are you doing, dummy? It's a great way of fucking up your knees, your low back. Now, if you're getting ready for a powerlifting meet, you have to train that rep range. I understand it. Outside that, it's not ideal for fucking hypertrophy. You're just loading the shit out of all your spine and connective tissue. Even if it is, well, there's studies that show it doesn't matter the rep range. Like, you could build muscle under 10 reps, 5 reps, 2 reps, as long as you're going to failure. Okay, let's just say that's 100% true, and it might be. Okay, but do you see the disadvantage, right? Let's say your 2-rep max on the squat is 405, right? Well, that's that much more poundage that your spine has to fucking stabilize, and it's putting the pressure on. You're going to have problems with that, as opposed if you went to fucking something for 12 reps, you're doing maybe 315. Let's just say 315, 305, 315. You're using, that's 100 pounds less on your spine. Same amount of muscle growth, your words, not mine, because they pull up these studies. So why wouldn't you do that? Just do a little bit of a higher rep range so you're not taxing the living shit out of your joints and connective tissue. It makes no goddamn sense. But nonetheless, even for hypertrophy reasons and tons of pros and shit, it seems like 20s work the best for legs. But yeah, arms, it's very, very similar. I've noticed that the same, 10s to 20s. And make sure it's movements that you feel. For example, if you're doing like alternating dumbbell curls or barbell curls, and you're just feeling a lot in your forearms, or you're feeling it a lot in your shoulders, well, number one, you could be doing it wrong. Number two, it's a possibility it's just not meant for your structure. You know, like cables are fucking phenomenal for arms. It seems like most people find that out, including myself. You know, like tricep rope push downs, cable curls. Not saying I don't use barbells and dumbbells for those. I do, but a lot of the, on cables, because the tension is constantly through. It seems to tax the joints a little less. But just, if you're really trying to build your arms up, give them their own day, or you could train, like biceps after back day, do your back first and then train biceps. Or after chest shoulder day, you could do triceps at the end. Or, just give them their own goddamn day. Twice a week max, I would say, hitting them, unless you recover really fucking fast, listen to your body. Make sure you're eating enough food and be goddamn patient. It's going to take years, homie. So, and, where they go, they goddamn go. So you also see you at Dead by Dog coming down from Ontario. See, exactly. What's this? I can't get in from Canada shit. What are you talking about? He's coming in from Canada, no problem. Only about a 4-hour drive. First time in Ohio. First time seeing any of the bands in the bill. How could I miss it? It's what I was wondering, homie. I got the stats, and it's at 156 at the moment. So, have a good one, bro. What's up, Bro Town? We'll be at Dead by Dog. That's for goddamn sure. Byron Casey. What's up, J-Dog? Channel question here. What's your opinion on people who own pit bulls and let them run around or roam in public? I've never seen that before in my entire goddamn life. I live in a nice area, but still see this kind of shit far too regularly. This is Canute behavior in my book. Would be interested to hear your thoughts. I've never seen that, but why does it matter if it's a pit bull or other dog? Because, again, as a kiddo myself, I've always thought that pit bulls were these mean dogs, hence they're they have them in junkyards and shit and as guard dogs. From what I understand is, Rich Piana and shit had pit bulls, and other people have them. They're the nicest dogs in the goddamn world. I think it's just how you raise them. You know what I mean? If you raise them with love and affection, you're not an abusive piece of shit, they're super fucking nice. Never owned a pit bull, so you could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. Because growing up, I've always heard they're nasty. So if that's the case, what's the difference of them running around over a Labrador or a goddamn German Shepherd or a Husky or what the fuck does, or a fucking poodle? What difference does it make? But I'm not around in the average public. I mean, like in parks and shit? I guess if they're supervising them and shit, I think it's all fair fucking game, right? I mean, but if they got a vicious goddamn animal, I mean, guess it's a lawsuit waiting to happen, and that's on them, dude. But can't say I've ever fucking seen that. Music Matters record store, goddammit. So I never knew what people meant when they said they have many albums with the same songs on them. So finally I asked someone what they meant, and they told me the song Motorhead Ace of Spades is on like 20 of their albums. Huh? These canoes think all the various compilation albums are put out by the band. Man, talk about a weekend warrior. I couldn't help laughing when they said that to me. What's something dumb about music have you recently heard and they were actually serious? I mean, I don't know. Again, because I recently met you, Rob. You drove down, and again, if you guys are coming from out of town, because I told her, Rob just comes down from Niagara Falls and he just comes in the shop. Keep in mind, I've never seen the guy in my life, so I don't know who he is until he introduced himself. Dude, J-Dawg coming out. I was like, why wouldn't you let me know you're coming down? Well, I didn't want to annoy you. I was like, well, dude, obviously, even if I'm busy, and if you come from out of town and you're a supporter, and he's not just a viewer, he's an actor. Supporters are people that order from Hell's Headbangers, send paid skis, coming to Dead by Dog. Those are supporters. People that are just watching and they're for the giggles, that's not like support. That's why I think a couple people come hey, dude, you fucking call your fans idiots and shit like that. I'm like, let me clarify something, dude. Yes, I'd say that, but I was like, it's not really my fans I'm calling idiots. I'm calling a lot of the viewers idiots. I can tell you this for 100% fact, dude. Out of the 3,000 daily watchers, 2,000 of them are not fans. And that's being generous. So at most, I'm just going to be so generous in saying 1/3 of the people are actual fans. That, again, fans. They order from Hells. They send paid skis. They're coming to Dead by Dawn. They're actual fucking fans. That is a fan. You just viewing, and especially if you're talking shit, that's not a fan. You're just a viewer. You're breaking the silence. Instead of Joe Rogan, I'm going to put this on. Instead of the radio, I'm going to put this on, which is fine. I don't care. So let me keep that perfectly clear. It's I don't have as many fans as you think. Because I know Rob thinks I'm just super fucking popular. He's down here, he's yeah, Dead by Dog is going to sell out. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, I could guarantee you, I'd bet my house on it. There's no way it is. I was like, I would be shocked if it sells, because it holds 1,000 people. I'll be shocked if it sells 500 tickets. I'm hoping for 300. Obviously, if anything's better, that's great, but there's no way. And that clearly tells me, dude, you think I'm more popular than I am. You see the views. Not that that's anything impressive either, in the stretch of all. You know what I mean? When you actually see real YouTube channels, real YouTubers get a minimum is 100,000 per video. That's kind of a shit video. Those are real YouTubers. Granted, this is a niche market. I understand it's completely different. That's not even comparing apples to oranges. That's comparing to fucking apples to bananas. At least apples and oranges are both fucking round. So it's a completely unfair comparison. But in the metal scene, you're comparing it over 3,000 people watch the dog every day. Again, it's just people that they're just there to see, what's this idiot have to say? They're bored, just haters. And so it's 1/3 at best, 1,000. How do you have to go on a limb? Do I think of daily watchers, 1,000 of them order from Hells? That's a hell of a stretch. 200 maybe? Again, I've never done the math. It'd be impossible to say for sure, because, what about this guy who he orders once a year? It's hard to say, but I'm being so generous with that 1,000 number. So generous. So most of it is just kind of goddamn fucking haters. So, anyways, what I was getting at, coming from out of town, an actual supporter like Rob, yes, I'm busy and shit like that, but dude, of course I'm gonna take time to fucking, not hang out with you all day and have beers, but, have a conversation with you and answer your questions. Of course. I'm not gonna just tell you to go piss off. So yeah, if you're coming down, let me know in advance so I can kind of plan for it, move my day around. I didn't want to bug you, send you an email. You would have been better off, homie. But as far as the stupid shit about music, I can't think about any of that, but just stupid shit. The stupidest shit I hear about nowadays is when I look in the comments box, but for example, today and shit, as I record this video, I haven't looked in the comment box in over a few days because I just haven't had a chance at whatsoever at all. Because most of the time, if you see when I reply in the comments box, I could tell you when I reply. Oh, J-Dawg replied in the comments. The only time I'm doing that is when I'm in a position, I don't have my laptop with me and I can't accomplish nothing else. And I'm in a scenario, say I'm standing in this is a scenario I do it. I'm in the Chipotle line. I'll do it there. I'm at a family function, like in-laws and shit. Well, just sitting around watching the dumbass fat ball game. Literally, that's what's on. It's kind of wasting my time. Don't even know why I'm fucking here. Just talk, and then the questions I get off, like, how's work? Very busy. That's what I should be doing right now. Not sitting here just making fucking small talk that is completely worthless. Times like that, that's when I reply to the comments. Just so you know, it's scenarios like not only those two scenarios, or it might be let's say me and Lindsay are around something and she's got to run in the store real quick, and I just sit in the car because she's got to run and grab something. That 10 minutes, I'll reply to comments. Think that I'm just sitting in the car. It's times like that. I do not sit there on my own fucking time, like in here or whatever, laptop, reply to comments. Fuck no, I don't ever fucking do that. That's not, it's not that important to me. And so there's times where even like I don't even look, just don't even glance. I mean, I always glance to make sure the video went up, and then I just click the comment box, see people there, or like not saying no sound or nothing like that, because that happened once or twice, that type of shit. Other than that. But having said that, in recent times, when I say recent times, that's within the past year, the most stupid shit I said, it doesn't have to necessarily answer your question, Rob. Not necessarily about music, but just shit people say in the comments box. I mean, who wins the award for the dumb of the fucking goddamn year? I don't know. I mean, I guess watch the back catalog. Who did I call out? Maybe that guy with the Jeff Walker interview, like he was all offended. Maybe that was pretty goddamn dumb. But there's been some pretty bad ones. I guess watch the back catalog and let me know who's the possible winner. That's anonymous, goddamn order one. Yo, dog, since everyone keeps asking about your cats, that they do now that I brought that up, that's fine. It's a cat-related question. Have you always owned cats your whole life? And do you prefer them over dogs or other pets? Yes, I do. I mean, I like dogs and I like others, but I like cats the most. They're the easiest. You know, you don't gotta walk them. You don't gotta let them outside. And outside, they're self-sufficient. And I do like them better. Like just like for example, we ever go to the zoo or anything like that. Last time I met in the zoo was probably I think it was pre-COVID, so over 6 years ago. My favorite shit to watch is like the felines, the tigers, the cheetahs, the lions. Those are my favorites. And then I like, after that, the gorilla, crocodiles, elephants cool, but, you know, they cool. The wolves, if they're fucking out, I don't go there to look at the goddamn squirrels. So yeah, I definitely prefer them. I've noticed cats seem more popular with metalheads, myself included. I've seen people saying that in the comments. I don't know if that's statistically true. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for that. Cheers and have a nice day. As far as if I always had cats, so growing up when we were kids, we had just a couple dogs. And then my sister, she's the youngest, so I'm 8 years older than her. When she was about... she's probably about 7 or 8. Yeah, probably about that. So I was probably 15 or 16. We got our first cat, and she got her from the next door neighbor as a gift. And then she got a second one too, maybe a couple years later. I don't remember. I might have found him. He was black and white, like he looks just like, he was a male version though, but he looks just like my cat Lizzie, my diabetic one. He looked just like her, but he's a little bigger, thicker. He's a male, but black and white. I can't remember how she got him. I remember when she got the first one. It was our neighbor that gave it to her for like her birthday, and she was young, like said 7 or 8 years old. So you figure I was about 15 or so. That's when I first had, have cats in the house that I lived in. And then when I moved out, me, Easy, and C-Dog bought a house together, and I got I think it was the first year we were there. Within a year, not like the first 3 months or anything, but within a year for sure, probably under that, I got my first cat on my own, Ozzy. He looks just like Charlie, a little less fat and a little bigger, a little longer. He's a pretty big kitty, like probably about 17, 18 pound cat, pretty jacked and stacked. Nicest goddamn cat in the world. Like, and everyone says that, but I mean that literally. Like by far of all I met, he hands down was. I got him. I remember he's eating seed off. People, God damn it, what the fuck? I don't want a goddamn cat. Tough fucking shit, I do. So I got them, but I mean, they would. I mean, again, they didn't give me too much of a hard time, but I was like, shut the fuck up. You like him? Like, what do you mean? How can you not? Like, and especially because he was super fucking cool. They would never admit it. Like, I like him, but you like him. What do you mean? Come on. Another thing that was cool too, because in the basement, it was a finished basement. And this is for people that don't know, but anybody that owns cats knows this, especially if you didn't own cats and you lived out in the country, and you do, if you have any mice in your house whatsoever, 100% guaranteed that you're going to get rid of them, just get a cat. They're flat out, they're gone within a week. You'll never see them again. Because we had, growing up, we lived out in the country, like in our parents' house, always had mice trap all over. But, fucking changing mice traps, putting them out. God damn it, this thing's in the way. It's gross as fuck. That type of shit. As soon as my sister got her first cat, boom. Never seen a mouse ever again. No new, just throw those mice trap in the garbage. You don't even fucking need them. They're the ultimate goddamn, they'll just get rid of goddamn mice. And moved to goddamn, for the house, it was a nice finished basement. Majority of the stock was down there, and so was the packing area. And every once in a while, I see a mouse run around. And, because I remember Easy kind of bitching, oh, God, fucking cat, whatever. I was like, you like him, shut the fuck up, bitch boy. And then, I was like, nonetheless, I was like, it's gonna get rid of these goddamn mice. Literally got mice running around the goddamn merch. And, sure enough, within a week, I've never seen one ever again. Ever. Never, not once. And then ever since I've had cats all in my house, we've never had a mouse, ever. Never, not one time. So if you ever got a goddamn mouse problem, just get them. They just let them do their thing. I don't know if mice can sense that they're there. I've heard that theory. Like they just fucking, you're getting the fuck out of here. Because they know their ass is grass. Or how it works, I don't know. Just goddamn instinctive nature thing, you know what I mean? So if you got a mice problem, that's how to gotta get rid of them. Just get a cat, you be good to go, homie. Comes with surge, you know what to do. Put the compost cans in the morning. Don't forget them goddamn fucking paid skis. It's been dry for 2 days for sure. I think even 3, goddammits. Need it raining like your goddamn mama's strip club. You're dead by a dog ticket. We're getting close, homies. Less than 3 months out. And your DAWG slogan shirt all in the description box. Bubbles. Later, goddammit.